Hi, my name is Angus Ho with Daddy Dad, a part of the Ash Management Group. I want to show how you can budget as a full-time engineer, make real estate investments, and live an exceptional family life as a dad. So, come along with me in this journey of wealth. In today's episode of the Kids series, I've decided to talk about savings. Savings is so important to know about as this is a key to growing your future. Don't forget to count those coins as they scroll through the screens as well. Halfway through the video, I will be telling you how much money has scrolled through to check if you were paying attention. Savings is money you put aside and don't spend. When you receive income from your job or from your parents, you have to decide what you want to do with that money. Part of that money will fund your day-to-day expenses, which is your needs like bills and food. A part of it you should set aside as your savings. Then the rest of the money can go to your wants like having fun. Having some money in your savings can be important. There will be times when you face medical emergencies or a large unexpected bill. It can also be used for future goals like a car or a house. Savings in the dedicated area also has benefits, including stability because your savings won't swing in value. Growth because your savings can earn interest, and safety as long as you choose an account protected by FDIC insurance. Here are some tips for you to jumpstart your savings strategy. Open the savings account. It could be at the same bank you have a checking account or a different one. Automate your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Then, pick up a percentage of your income to save so that your savings can keep growing. Remember, saving for anything is better than nothing. The important thing is to get started. Okay, that was a lot of information about saving. Let's take a break from all the learning. Have you been keeping count of all that money that has been floating by? Did you count $3.43? If you did, great job! If you didn't, you can always rewind this video to count again. Let's get back to savings. Now that we understand what a savings is, let's get started with some very important questions. Questions like, which bank should I choose? I also want to answer how much should you save? Let's get started on which bank you should go with. The first thing I would consider when choosing a bank is the account types that you'll be opening. Banks typically have various products to offer, but most banks will offer a checkings and savings account. The next tier up of bank account types would be credit cards, mortgages, insurance, GICs, and registered accounts. Some of the banks that offer high interest rates will not give you this tier of bank account types. The next tier for banks is money market accounts. These types of accounts will allow you to invest in the stock market. If you are unsure which accounts you will need, I would select a bank that has every type. That way, you can consolidate all your finances with one bank. Make transfers within your bank accounts much quicker, and it's much harder to forget to pay your bills in the future. Of course, as you start getting a handle of finances, I would definitely start opening up more bank accounts with smaller banks. Some of the big banks I would consider here in Canada is TD Bank, RBC, Scotiabank, BMO, or CIBC. Banks in the USA that I would open with include JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup. The selection of banks are all FDIC insured, as I had mentioned earlier. That means if in the unlikely chance that the bank was to go bankrupt and couldn't pay you back, FDIC will insure the depositor $250,000 per insured bank. Before we get into our next question, first let's get to some money games. Let's say you have this much change. How much money is that? You have 1 minute. Let's go! 15 seconds have gone. Do you have an answer yet? Half your time is up. You can do it. "15 seconds left. Hurry up if you haven't gotten an answer yet." Alright, time is up. Did you guess 84 cents? If you did, great job. The next question is, how much money should you save? There has been much debate over how much money you should save. Generally, a good start is 20% of your income, whether that's from a job or an allowance. There are many budgeting rules, and one of the most popular one in my mind is the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income goes to your needs, 30% goes to your wants, and 20% goes to your savings. Another saving strategy is Dave Ramsey's recommended household budget percentages, where housing should be 25 to 35%, utilities 5 to 10%, food 10 to 15%, transportation 10 to 15%, health 5 to 10%, insurance 10 to 25%, personal 10 to 15%, recreation 5 to 10%, savings 10 to 15%, giving 10 to 15%. My personal suggestions and a third strategy is part of the ASH method is to spend only what you need to and save the rest. Sacrifices has to be made, but what the ASH method suggests is 40% on needs and wants and 60% on savings. Well, I hope you learned just as much as I did on savings. If you like this content, make sure you smash that like button. Tell me what you think about savings and which method you want to try in the comment section down below. If you have any further questions, make sure you join me at the Daddy Dat Facebook group and continue the conversation there. For now, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a lot about savings. If you would like to hear more budgeting, engineering, or real estate tips, please leave a comment down below on what you want to hear. Smash that like button, subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post new videos every week on Mondays and Thursdays. From the Ash Management Group, this is Daddy Dat saving you money.